Perfect, perfect. All right, so let's go and get going on this contract. So what we're going to do now is the negotiation. So this is a pretty cool thing. Now, what we can do is anytime we get a mission, there's 3 different variables. So actually, sometimes 2, but most of the time 3. Payment, salvage, and rep. Now, in this case, we don't have rep, so we don't have to worry about it. But in most cases, we would. The way that it works is you slide these around to determine what you want from each category. If we needed money really badly, we could go full money. We'd make 200,000 from the mission. We'd get 2 random pieces of salvage. That's it. And no rep. And we could do that. Now, if we were great on money, and let's say we were going after a place that maybe we were going up against some big mechs and we wanted some new gear, we could say, I want no money and all of the salvage. And what this does is the number on the left indicates how many pieces of salvage you get to select. At the end of every round, you get a big list of salvage. Now, if it's like this, and you have a 0 in the first one, you don't get to pick any of it. From that big list, you get 2 random pieces of salvage. If you have a number on the left, though, that means you get to pick that many salvage pieces from the list. And then you randomly, out of the remaining, get that number. So if we wanted full salvage, then we could go all the way to here, and then we'd be able to pick 2 pieces, and we would get 10 more random pieces. Pretty cool. So we're going to go right down the middle to start with, because honestly, we can use both. Now, another interesting thing, by the way, is if you notice when I do this all the way down, that goes all the way up. Same the other way. However, if there was rep, what we could do is we could drop both of them all the way to the left, and then we would get more reputation with whoever we're doing the contract for. And that can open up better contracts, more lucrative contracts, things like that. Can you sell salvage? You absolutely can sell salvage, yep. If you go to the store, which is here, and every system sometimes will have different components and everything, you can sell the salvage that you get here. You can also buy stuff at the store as well. So we could buy 1/3 of a locust for 209,000 if we wanted to. But we're not going to. Cool. Okay, so we're going to negotiate. We're going to right down the middle. We're going to accept.
Course now, Commander.
Now, thankfully, we've got a little bit of travel time. So in that time, we're going to be refitting the blackjack, which you can see up here. Time is passing. You can see time passing right down here. First thing we do is go to the jump ship. Once we dock with the jump ship, we wait a little bit longer until the jump ship departs, and that's how we actually move between systems. So you can see time is still passing. Now the jump ship's taken off. Oh, the number on the right for salvage is total. Okay. So if we have a 2/10, then we get to pick 2 pieces, and then we get 8 pieces, not 10. Got it. So the number on the right is the total amount of salvage, including selected. Thank you. You're on the Leopard Bridge with Sumair, Yang, and Darius for the daily staff briefing. Darius says, we received 3 messages from the bank loan sharks. Sumair cuts in. From the people who are financing us, Darius continues. They're considering rewriting the terms of our loan, so it will be easier to seize this ship if we miss a payment. As usual, they're only doing this because they believe we can't fight it in courts. Educate the banks about their mistake. I'll deal with it, you say. Later, you record a response. In it, you sternly remind your line holders that as financial institutions operating on Detroit 3, they must abide by local contract law. You even cite the relevant sections of legal code from memory. Then you point out that, as you've kept records of all payments and correspondences concerning the loans, you'll be able to demonstrate in court that their proposed revisions to the agreed-upon terms would represent such a gross violation of the law that you would undoubtedly be awarded a second dropship at the bank's expense. Once the camera is off, Sumair says, there's no way they push you on this. Too bad. I like to see loan sharks grovel. Your company has gained the following tag. Loan status fair. The company's credit is currently rated as fair by the banks financing the Leopard, which should at least deter them from sending bounty hunters after you. Nice. Now, I had 2 other options there. And if I had picked those different options, I would have gotten completely different outcomes. And what's pretty crazy is I'm pretty sure that one of those outcomes means that we actually get bounty hunters sent after us. So thankfully, we avoided that. So we're going to go ahead and continue our trip here. We've got 1 day until we're back. Now, what we would normally do is just go right into the mission. But what we're going to do now is not yet. And we're going to spend another week getting this coffin ready for combat. We're just going to hang out for a week up top. You know, just chill. Just relax a little bit. Done. Now, we could go back into the mech bay and get another mech going, but what we're going to do is we're going to do like a contract, mech, and we'll kind of work through them like that. So we'll put Cohh in the coffin, because that's where he belongs. We're also going to bring our Shadowhawk, our Vindicator, and our Spider. We will stick... Let's see. You've got a PPC and a medium laser. You've got an LRM, a medium laser, and SRM. You just got some lasers. We're going to put Decker in the Spider. We'll put Behemoth in the Shadowhawk for the Bulwark. And we'll put Glitch in the Vindicator. Although we're not really utilizing her too well with her multi-target. That's okay. It's early, so that's all right. Let's do it. By the way, at max rep for a faction, you receive increased pay from missions, discount from hiring mech warriors, and discounts in the shop. 20, 10, 15, respectively. Well, actually, probably 20, 15, 10, yeah. I think I'm not sure about the numbers for pay. Okay, cool. Thanks, Troll Potato. That's a good tip. Good tip. Okay. Prepping for combat. Crunchy Toffee, K-Love, Mike Blaster, Code Dizzle, Mike DVB, Petro Diginator with the 6 months. Thank you, man. We also have Lurker Bro with the 9 months. Thank you for that, guys. Petro again with the cheer. Uber Munchkin with the 500. Tortuga Atomico with the 9 months. Dare Heldenon and Lord Byron with the 3. Romanus with the 100 cheer. Pal Revna with the 200. Futile Sign with the new Prime sub. Thank you very much. Shino Zero with the 5 months. Digurn with the 19 months. Elite with a $10 tip, dude. Thank you, man. Yes, we are going to play Kiwami later this year for sure. Absolutely. Baron Bumblebee with the 500. We're going to go ahead and knock all these out before we do this, guys. Mr. Mayday with the 1 year. Ellie Fion with the 10. Flying Goomba with the $5 tip. Thank you. Narrative Den with a 1,500 cheer. Thank you for that, dude. Knight Rider with the 4 months. Sabatavarius with the 100 cheer. Kuja with the 34. Loric Fail getting a sub from Orange Willie. Maddie Power with the 500 cheer. Sykes with the $40 tip. May not be much, but thought to show my appreciation for all the positive vibes and content you provide for myself and your entire community. Definitely my favorite streamer going around. Good vibes. Sykes, you just gave me $40 for playing video games and then said may not be much. Dude, thank you. That's a huge amount of support, man. Thank you. Spunky McFun Pants for the 500 bits. Thank you for that. Squirlos with the 9. Cave Dave for the 12. Thank you, dudes, so much for the support there as well. Pegasaurus Rex with the 11 months. $100 anonymous tip. Cliff Notes. Terabad previous year. Going great this year. Starting new job, inspecting old job. As a 33-year-old man, I prefer non-petulant streamers, aka you. Stay golden, Ponyboy, smiley face. $100 anonymous tip. I don't know who that is, but it makes me super glad that you're starting a new job, inspecting your old job. That's kind of awesome. Good vibes to you, buddy, and good job on that. That is fantastic. And thank you for the $100 tip, dude. Good God, brother. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Crew Guy for Life for the 23 months. 51 months from Dorwin. Sino Card Dragonkin with the $30 tip. Love the Battletech World and Games. We're almost done, by the way. Thanks for hanging tight. Love the Battletech World and Games. I'm trying to avoid the spoilers from this game as I really want to play, but a small bit. But what I've seen looks amazing. Enjoy the game. GG, dude. I will. Thank you. Amped, MFL with the 41, Gen Quarters with the 500, Void Master with the 29, Epic Sub, Triple Funk with the 1 year, Peeve with the host, Almost Done, Kruger Nightmare with the 100, Eskimo with the 100, I Got This In Coach with the 2 months, Maddie with the 5-month double sub, even my wife loves watching you, brother, keep it up. Well, I love watching your wife too. Wait. Rewind that. Maddie with the 5-month double sub, even my love life loves watching your brother. You know what? Thanks. I'm just going to leave it at that. And then we also have Kruger Nightmare with the 100 cheer. Subs, help me out here. Good show to you, friends. Really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for it, guys, especially during Battletech. Really do appreciate it. Okay, let's go. We've got them, Commander, right out in the open. These guys are amateurs. Get eyes on them. Take them out. Good hunting, Commander. Oliveira out.
Good to go, Commander.
Okay, now this is rough terrain. This is that stuff I was talking about, that you take 150% stability damage. Thankfully, +4 difficulty to hit. So that's nice. We're just going to go ahead and sprint up to begin.
Location confirmed.
Go to like here.
Position confirmed.
Hey, Douche Rock, what's up, buddy? Alright, we're going to sprint up with the coffin. Let's wait. No enemies encountered.
Moving out. I've got something.
Shit. Wait, whoa. Okay, that's it. That's what we're doing. Let's put him over here. We're gonna have to see what we're dealing with here before we start putting ourselves out in the open. Oh, it's for us to hit, not them to hit. Okay, well, we'll figure that out. Okay.
What's up, boss?
Decker. We could move up and potentially go for him. Actually, let's reserve. I want to reserve before we do anything. We'll move Decker after we see what this enemy is going to do.
Another blip on my screen.
We've got 2 vehicles and a mech. Let's see what we're dealing with right now. It's a fire starter. Okay. We can take this shot. There's no reason not to. Yeah, we're going to do it. Actually, let's do this, because he's going to be at the front. Vigilance is an inspiration ability. It's a moral ability that gains guarded and entrenched and removes all stability damage. And our next initiative is brought up. So what's really nice about this is when we do it, we're now taking 50% less damage from all hits, but we still get to attack. So we'll get a full attack on him. May hit some stuff. That's fine. Wasn't expecting to do a lot there because he's not only... Oh, he exposed some structure. That's great. But he's not only guarded, but he also had evasive chevrons. So what we're doing now is he will hopefully be our target next round. So we're going to kind of move... Oh. I'm not sure what that is. But we should be good with that. So we're going to move you up as well. Let's go right here. What's our percentages? Not great, but not terrible. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Affirmative.
I want to be ready for this next one, too. This is also our Shadowhawk, which is our best armored one, so that's fine to have him up front.
Acknowledged.
Some pretty good hits there.
What can I do for you?
Glitch. We'll put you here, and sure, fire PPC
Don't need to tell me twice.
Get some good damage on this fire starter. Nice. And Decker.
Waiting for
Decker,
order.
we need to make sure has... We don't want to put Decker in the front, but we also want to make sure that Decker... want to make sure he's in a good position. Here we go. There's 4 evasive chevrons and just over half a chance to hit. That'll be enough for now. What we need to do is get Decker a PPC. Like we can... I'm going to make him a sniper eventually. We may even put a PPC on the spider.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Having a PPC at that position would have been great. That was still a pretty good hit for 255s. We'll take it. Big ammo. I think that's more because that's not really the place to have that kind of discussion. I mean, do you need to?
Good to go.
I wouldn't really get on their ass for that, to be honest. Okay, so since we use the inspiring or vigilance, Cohh can actually move this turn, which
Commander.
may be good. Do you still have guarded? Oh, you still have guarded. Let's see. What do I want to do? I'd like to take this guy out, but since he's guarded, he's going to be taking a bunch of half damage. But if he moves this turn, then he's going to lose it. So let's go ahead and reserve. Let's go ahead and reserve. I want him to lose that guarded. Yeah. Oh, well, he may have lost the guarded, but he also looks like he moved right out of our range. Now this is good because this will put us. This is going to put us in range of 2 vehicles, but it's going to give us 25% raw damage reduction. We want to make sure we're like here. I don't want this guy. Well, this guy's probably going to sneak behind us anyway. So we'll be ready for that. But we're going to go ahead and do this.
Coordinates received.
Again, this is our most armored mech right now. So, and next turn we can just leave her there and keep bulwark up. Oh, oh, he must have done a normal move and then stopped. Damn, that's fine. Let's go for it. He did a normal move that wasn't a sprint, and then he used his brace move. I don't know what's in a galleon. Looks like a laser tank. Okay. What's in you? 1 medium laser and 2 small lasers. That's about the best thing we could ask for in a tank, for the record. Let's go ahead and take this tank out. Oh, that's right. Cohh doesn't have bulwark. Shoot. I should have moved Cohh first. I should have moved Cohh first.
Destroyed.
If you don't have bulwark, you always want to move first to get the evasive chevrons. One thing I'm still getting in the habit of. That's fine.
Ready for orders.
Okay, Decker is doing okay on heat. I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump him over to here.
Jumping.
And try to blast that tank. We're still on the good side, right? The unarmored side? Oh, no, that was another tank. Okay, well, let's go ahead and fire on this. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Maybe we can finish him off with glitch, though.
Waiting on you, Commander.
If we move to here, what's our chance? Yeah, it should be fine. Let's move over here. Now, you do not have much left, right? You have 45 left. So let's do a multi-target. Now, that PPC should finish off A. So let's fire the other stuff at the other guy.
No problem. I've got enough guns for everyone.
Bam. There's that. That was a PPC hit on an exposed. Get some more, a little bit more damage. Not complaining. All right, is this going to be a galleon too? No, it's a striker. Oh, thank God. It's not like the one from that mission that I played a while back.
Commander. Nothing to see here.
Okay. So I think...
Standing by.
Oh, we can go melee him. Doing it live.
Location confirmed.
I think that actually takes off his guarded, doesn't it? Or does it bypass the chevrons?
Engaging.
Damn, son! Lost guarded. Yep, there it goes. Perfect. So now we've taken off the guarded for the other mechs that are going to be firing on him. But he gets to go now, so I guess that doesn't matter too much. But are you meleeing? Yo, that's a heat attack from the guy. I haven't seen that before. That's cool. We're going to do a precision strike on his center torso.
All weapons committed.
There it is.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Beautiful.
Orders.
Oh, drat. I can't,
Good to go.
There we go.
Got it.
It's called a fire starter for a reason. Yeah, that's a good point. It's just like a little FU laser there at the end.
I feel bad about shooting the little guys.
A milk run, just as we expected. Good work, Commander. That was
Mission
beautiful.
successful.
That was a beautiful mission. Wait, if you destroy the center torso, you don't get any salvage from the mech? No, I think you still do. I think you still get salvage if you destroy the center torso. Yeah, I believe. That is sexy. Woo! Yeah, well, there we go. We got some of the fire starter right there. Okay, so this is the salvage screen. Now, there's two important things to look at here. First of all, of course, you want to go through and see if there are any really, like, big weapons. AC-20s, and down the road, we're going to start seeing stuff show up in salvage that you can't buy in stores. We're going to start seeing things like Gauss rifles very rarely, and things that are extremely rare, and once they get destroyed, they're just gone. Pretty awesome. Not only that, but we're going to be looking at the salvage at the top. Now, there's another entirely second layer to all this, and this is where it starts getting really crazy. Now, none of these weapons have what I'm about to tell you about. Let me just say that right now. Every single weapon can have up to 3 little orange pluses next to their name. Every orange plus is an upgrade to the weapon. So we could have a medium laser plus, adds 5% stability damage. Medium laser plus plus adds 5% stability damage and a 10% crit increase. Medium laser plus plus plus, both of those plus generates 5% less heat. Might be one of them. I haven't seen that yet, but maybe it is. Basically, all the weapons can have upgrades on top of them. Those weapons then become unique. So if you put a medium upgraded laser in a right arm of a mech, and then that right arm gets destroyed, that upgraded weapon is gone forever. So it's pretty awesome. There's also like a rare loot component on top of all this. So for right now, we're going to go ahead and grab... I guess we'll just go ahead and grab the fire starter. There we go. And then because we were a 1 in 6, we get 5 more random pieces of salvage. Cool. Pretty awesome. No, this is 3025 in the BattleTech universe. So we are still very much in the inner sphere. This is all Don't worry. When humans can find plenty of ways to kill ourselves. We don't need outside enemies. We'll just fight amongst ourselves if we have no one else to fight. That's how we work. So don't worry. There's plenty of people to kill and fight. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and do a second mech. We're gonna go ahead and do our Shadow Hawk next. So first, this is how we start it. We strip everything, take everything out. Then we max our armor. That is a very important thing to do because a lot of times your mechs will come very unarmored on the front, and that's why we lost a lot of our mechs at the beginning. Now, we don't need as much rear armor. If we play our cards properly, rear armor will never be important. If we are smart enough, they'll never hit our rear. So the rear armor is more of like a backup. That being said, if an enemy gets behind you and you have low rear armor, it's a very bad day. So keep that in mind too. So we're gonna go ahead and drop a lot of our rear armor. However, I always keep my my main armor full, especially on the torso portion. We can sometimes drop armor in extremities if we don't have anything in them, especially arms. But that's something for later. So now that we are armored up, we're going to look down here. Now, this guy's an AC-5, and I like AC-5s. So we're going to go ahead and keep the AC-5. We're going to drop the ammo in the legs. We're also going to go ahead and bring 2 of our jump jets back. Now, I'm not so married to this LRM-SRM combo he's got going on here. So let's bring in a medium laser. Our heat efficiency is still killer. And I think we may make this guy... Now, AC-5s have a minimum of 90 meters. So if we get too close with the AC-5, it is going to take a heavy, heavy hit in terms of accuracy. So what I may want to do is keep this like a mid-range mech. Now, also AC-5s, the max range is 540. What's an AC-2's max range? 720. Okay, so the AC-2s have a significantly longer range. So we are going to keep this in mid-range. So SRM-6 has a max of 270. So that's a quite a discrepancy. Now that is close to the optimal, but I think we might go ahead with SRMs. I think we might do... I would have liked to do 2 SRM-6s. But you know what? We're not going to have the tonnage for that. I think we'll just do this. Yeah, I think we'll just do this. And then we can armor up a little bit more. So I have a medium laser, an AC5, decent heat efficiency, and a very good mid-range. We also, the medium laser is kind of nice because its max range is 272, so that'll keep both of these kind of like right around the same area. And then we'll have the AC5 that we can use for long range to pick off like vehicles and get little hits if we need to when we're closing. Okay, we can stick with this. Is the heatsink 1 pound? It is. You know what? I'm not going to risk that. Perfect. Okay. I like that setup a little bit more. We'll give this a try and see how we like it. This is a mid-range mech. Thankfully, this will only take 14 days too. So, all right, we're gonna wait on our other mechs for now. Well, you know what? Actually, let's do our spider too. You know what? I'm gonna get more coffee and see who that is. Mods, you know what to do. I'll be back in 1 second. Thanks, dudes. Be right back. Guys, I am sorry about that. We had an installer come in today that I may have forgotten was coming. And yeah, had to get them all set up. So there may be some drilling and stuff going on today. Was I unmuted that whole time? Or I was muted that whole time, wasn't I? Anyway, we have some installers coming. There may be some drilling. Sorry it took so long. Yeah. So anyway, we're good. All right. We're going to strip equip, max armor, reduce the back armor pretty heavily. Now for this guy, we want to do some different stuff. So we're going to put the jump jets back in for sure. Oh wait, it wasn't It wasn't the spider that I had the PPC in, was it? That's right. It wasn't the spider. Maybe, you know what? Maybe, you know what? I'm going to cancel this for now. I'm going to cancel this for now. We're going to wait on this. It was the panther. It was the panther that I had that in, not the spider. Okay, so we're just going to do this for now. 14 days for our Shadowhawk to get kitted out. That's just fine. Take a look at our barracks. You're good for now. We're going to work her towards Juggernaut. Because I really like that. Cohh, we're going to make a gunner here pretty soon, but we don't need to do that yet. Decker, you're going to be our sensor lock, bro, but we're going to save up for that.
I hear ya.
And Glitch... I don't know what we're going to do with Glitch yet. Probably make her a gunner, too. Because she's already a gunner. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at our contracts. Hey, Mrs. Violet. How you doing today?